Hi all, Vanakkam. Myself Lochana, a third year law student from Savita School of Law. Happy Women's Day to all. And to start with, this is my second time in Ulagam. I've made my appearance in last season as well. And I must mention it is a lifetime experience and a wonderful opportunity to everyone out there, which made me to come this year as well. Speaking of today's event, I'm just a 19-year-old and I don't have much of experience or knowledge of wisdom to address such a great women gathering who already possess so much of knowledge and experiences to share with us all. So what I decided was I would share some of my life learning so far, which I think would be much more appropriate for this event. Speaking of the topic they chose for this particular event, which is Aval in Ulagam, which translates to her world. Her world is not always been easy. Life itself is not easy for any gender. It may be men, women or any other gender. It doesn't always flow like a water. It might be stagnant as a pond or lake sometimes even. At that time, what I thought was, water is kind of similar to that of a life. A woman's hand can shape her own world in whatever way she wishes it to be. ஸோ நம்ம இப்படியே இருந்துடலாம், இது கஷ்டமாக இருக்குது, திஸ் இஸ் டஃப் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு அப்படியே இருந்துட்டா how will the life flow? In order to make it flow, we should imagine it as a water as such. So to move forward, what I say is that, and yeah, that is the most important learning and motivation in my hard times to move forward. சரி, ஓகே, நம்ம கஷ்டப்பட்டு வி ஆர் டேக்கிங் இட் ஆஸ் அ கான்ஃபிடென்ட் வே ஃபார்வர்ட் அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு ஃபாஸ்ட்டாக மூவ் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கப்போ வி இவென்ச்சுவலி ஃபேஸ் பேரிகேட்ஸ், ஹர்டில்ஸ், அண்ட் வாட் டு வி டேர்ம் தெம்? We call them as failures. Failures is what the term we give to when we are moving forward fastly and something is stopping us. And I am a person who is not very good at handling failures as a whole. நம்மள நிறைய பேர் அப்படி தான் நினைக்கிறேன். நம்ம நல்லா தானே பண்ணோம், வாட் வென்ட் ராங், மேபி வி ஆர் நாட் ஃபிட் டு டூ திஸ், வி ஆர் நாட் குட் எனஃப் இன் டூயிங் சம்திங் ஆஸ் சச்ன்ட்டு ஐ சம்டைம்ஸ் ஈவன் குவிட் டூயிங் வாட் ஐ எம் டூயிங். But failures, when we see failures as just not full stop but as commas, that is the most beautiful learning everyone could possess in their life, I feel. And that is where I found my second learning of my life, that is a key to move forward, which is self-motivation. People won't clap for you every single day, and people won't understand you in every situation or support your choices. Friends may leave, relationships may fail, and what happens is when you compare yourself with others, it might often tend to lose your confidence as well. ஒருத்தங்க நம்மளை இன்னொருத்தங்க கூட கம்பேர் பண்ணுறது மட்டும் இல்லை, நம்மளே இன்னொருத்தங்க கூட கம்பேர் பண்ணிக்கிறதுமே நம்மளோட கான்ஃபிடென்ஸை லோவர் பண்ணும் தானே. All these are just passing clouds, I feel. What I end up is you are the one who is going to stay in the end. And when you see failure as not just full stop but as a comma to move forward, that is the biggest learning, especially in this age. Why I stress upon this age factor is that I see women between the age of 17 to 25 are most vulnerable to many situations and aspects in their life. Especially they are confused upon who they actually are and what they have to be. இந்த 17 to 25 இருக்கிற ஏஜ் குரூப்பில் இருக்க விமனை வந்து முழுசாக அடல்ட் அப்படின்னும் ஒத்துக்க மாட்டாங்க, சைல்டு அப்படின்னும் கன்சிடர் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க. தே ஆர் பீங் ஜட்ஜ்டு ஆஸ் அ அடல்ட், பட் தே ஆர் ஆல்சோ கண்ட்ரோல்டு லைக் அ சைல்டு. தே ஆர் made to create a great decisions in life such as their future and career, but they are not also given a complete freedom to make their own choices. வயசுக்கு ஏற்ற மாதிரி நடந்துக்கோ அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க, இவ்வளோ வயசு ஆயிடுச்சு இன்னும் சின்ன குழந்தை மாதிரி நடந்துக்கிற அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. இதுக்கெல்லாம் ஏற்ற மாதிரி if we just keep changing upon people point of views, when we turn back into our life at some point and see ourselves, we would have lost all our tender age where we are supposed to be living for our own selves. It is not necessary to be a people pleaser at every point of time. What I mean by people pleaser is that we are not supposed to be smiling at situations where we keep where we are feeling uncomfortable. It is not necessary that everyone should understand you, everyone should support your choices, and நீங்கள் எல்லாரையுமே சாட்டிஸ்ஃபை பண்ணணும், அவங்க ஃபீலிங்ஸை நம்ம டிசப்பாயிண்ட் பண்ணிடக்கூடாது அப்படின்ட்டு சிரிச்சுட்டே இருக்கணும்னு அவசியம் கிடையாது. இஃப் யூ ஆர் ஃபீலிங் அன்கம்ஃபர்டபுள் இன் தட் பர்டிகுலர் சிச்சுவேஷன், இட் இஸ் ஓகே டு மூவ் ஆன். நம்ம என்ன பண்ணாலும் எல்லாருக்குமே நம்மளை பிடிக்குமா அப்படின்னு கேட்டால் அஃப்கோர்ஸ் நாட். Even if we take our own hands, there are 5 different fingers in the same hand. Are they looking very similar to each other? They all have distinct characteristics and different features. Same goes with humans as well. If you are silent, you will be termed as a good girl. If you speak a lot, you will be termed as too much of attitude. If you are confident, you will be termed as attitude. If you say no to the situations, you will be termed as arrogant girl. If you are ambitious in life, you will be termed as a daydreamer. அப்படினு நம்ம என்ன பண்ணாலும் குறை சொல்லிக்கிட்டே தான் இருப்பாங்க. I feel. Why is confidence always admired in men but questioned in women அப்படின்ட்டு நான் நிறைய டைம் ஃபீல் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். So why is women always constantly trying to please each other, to be liked by everyone? It is not necessary. When we love ourselves and prioritize ourselves over anyone and anything, that is more than enough, I feel. With that, I'd like to move on to my 5th learning in my life, which is unrealistic beauty standards. In this generation, all of us are prone to social media, where we see people being very flawless, very beautiful, having a silky hair, fair and admirable. But that actually stops there. It is stopping in the situation where that is only for admiration purposes. We should not take our self-worth compared to that of the beauty standards already set. Beauty changes and character is what ultimately stays love. If we take Mary Kom, Mother Teresa, Sunita Williams, Savitri Bai Phule, Kalpana Chawla, all these people are not just known for their beauty or looks. They are eventually known for their kindness, the challenges they faced, the intelligence they have, and also ultimately the character. So, but I especially want every one of us to carry a particular accessory in their wardrobe in daily basis, which is a smile. A smile is a beautiful accessory every woman could possess in their wardrobe to not just be beautiful, presentable outside, but inside as well. With that, I'd like to move on to my final learning, which is generalizing everything. One bad experience doesn't mean that every subsequent experience in your life will be bad enough. One bad person doesn't mean that every person you meet in your life forward will be a bad person. One fake promise you encounter doesn't mean that all the people who are giving such promises to you are eventually going to be a fake promises. Generalizing everything is not a way out to come out of your past. There are better persons and better experiences awaiting for you ahead. You just have to carry a sense of braveness and courage in yourself to catch up on them. So to conclude my speech, I'm just 19 and going to be 20 in some more months, and just entering into a womanhood. அந்த ஏஜில் இருக்க எனக்கே இவ்வளோ லேர்னிங்ஸ் இருக்கிறப்போ, you all are great women who have much more experiences in life. I just mentioned about some of the psychological learnings I have come across, but the women out there who have faced so much of challenges and pain, both physically, be it menstruation, hormonal changes, pregnancy, and so on. And also they are also being treated cruelly by society as well. They endure so much pain in society out there as well. We see very much of news in day-to-day basis regarding the rapes, murders, harassment, assault they face eventually in their life. So all the men out there, women are not just a pace of life who are living for themselves or playing a part in society alone. They play a different roles in your life as well, which is as a mother, sister, a wife, or a girlfriend as well. So the bare minimum you could do is to treat her well, to encourage her in whatever she's doing, and to not add upon more pain into her life. Though she might not express it very expressly to you, that is, she's going through so much, but impliedly as well, she might have 1 or 2 problems in her life. So be good to her, that is all you can do. But even if you tend to give her some problems ahead, remember that she's not a one to go crawl under her bed and stay silent. women are naturally built strong to wake up on problems and stand tall. And with that, I conclude my speech. Thank you all. Thank you for the stage. I thank all the women in my life who made me stand here to who I am right now. And கூடியிருக்கும் அனைத்து அழகிய அவள்களுக்கும் என் இனிய மகளிர் தின நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். Thank you.